Sirikal mar nyalore bade mar pigiri to alwora mung'ere kaka water, environment, natural resources, moteli gingire Jacqueline Oduong to gi chief officer Michael Obambo no makore gi migao ma ok mar piny owacho mong'ere ni Legal Resources Foundation e loso chenro kaka ecological plan. Chenro ma oywayo jokanyo mopogore opogore goendo idhi tag jakom mamare main Director Gabriel Oduong.
We are very happy that you are talking about ecological management plan, because in Siaya we do not even have a county action environment plan. We do not. And I know I stand guilty, because as we talk about a lot of issues that Director Gabi raised, part of the reason why we find ourselves where we do is that we do not have enough or sufficient resource envelope. And sometimes when we have partners such as we see over here, we might not have prioritized where it is that we begin to plan or to see what we need to do. And I want to thank you, because as you come here, you are helping us to remember that without a plan, you are really actually preparing to fail. Because without a plan, in an issue such as climate change, where there are so many, as you heard Director indicate, angles and issues, you are not going to be able to follow. So thank you so much for this effort and how we're going to work together. It's a very important scale. We do need to own, and I'm appealing to the community, because it is important that government can talk and partners. We do need to take this and own it and run with it, and we need to maximize at the time when we have rains. I have hope, as I'm sure all of you do, and I'm so glad we are starting with a plan, because that will enable us to move. I am also very, very glad that we have the community at heart, at the center, that we bring other departments. We don't think it is direct Department of Water and Environment, and that we get the county assembly with us. In Siaya County, we can at least hold our head high, because we recently, in February, got to gazette the Siaya County Environment Committee. Even as we engage in these partnerships, without that county environment action plan, and without really working in ways that draws all of the different sectors together, we have not done justice. And I do not want to overdo it, but I'm sure you know, when we are talking about tree cover, are we doing well? Are we doing well in tree cover in Siaya? No, we are not.
On how to really help the counties develop quality, legislation, and also framing some of those legislations. So I'm happy that the Senator from the County Assembly as well here, and that makes me feel that the group that you have here is quite rich, quite inclusive. And so one of the challenges that one of the expectations by most of the participants here is that they no longer need a document that to be put in a shelf, right? And I spoke to her yesterday. The commitment she gave is that she wants to work with us on this journey to make sure that this plan becomes a reality. And so with the county government here, where the resources are channeled into plans, then I believe that we are in the right place, and also we'll be able to help us really achieve this ambition.
Director Oduong to wacho ni chenro no dhi konyo e weche keto budget kendo kata dongruoge manwere ok bi timore.
2018 thereabout, there's also another borehole in the same plot, 5 meters away from the other, again done by the County Assembly of Siaya, but now for the office of the MCA. And so the question was, 2 boreholes in the same place, each with its own money, and where one borehole could actually do all these services. And the problem is now, if you had to adopt the principle of ecological planning and ecological sensitive planning, then you would have said, yes, there are funds for this other second borehole, but then it can serve somewhere better than this other place. Now the same applies to Southeast Alego here, Barogongo, right? You'll find again 2 boreholes. One again done by CDF 2007, right? And was found to be with high levels of fluoride. Then come 2018, again another borehole, 10 meters away by the office of the county assembly to support the office of the county assembly there borehole. Again with the same fluoride. Now, ecologically sensitive chlorine, and we're depleting the aquifers. And if you don't know what aquifer depletion means, go to Kuala water offices. You will get at that point 3 boreholes. All of them have gone dry. And what is the resource? To get water to Kuala, they will decide to go 4 kilometers downstream to a place called Mathiwa to do another borehole so that the town can have water, because the other ones are already dry. Ecologically sensitive planning and budgeting farming. And then with that comes the trade, getting into the carbon trade, that there is an organization that is able to fund them, that for every year the plant grows, he earns 27 shillings on his farm, even as he expects the fruit. Isn't that a better way? I mean, we're opening our minds to that level of thinking. Education is concerned. And John, you are a witness when there was that big complaint on Lower Zoe irrigation scheme, how the Chinese have fed the trees there, right? Legal Resource Foundation had a hand in pacifying the community.